Valley DACA recipients are in limbo. The federal courts, Congress, and a presidential signature stands between them and deportation. Channel 5's Angela Vargas learns what kind of power the government has.
We spoke to a Valley College professor who says the federal judge overstepped his bounds. He's calling the ruling unconstitutional. Caught in the middle are thousands of people who don't know what their future will bring. It wasn't Abraham Diaz's decision to come to the United States in 2002.
Suddenly, there's just so much big changes in my life where you find out you're undocumented, and then there's no way for you to legally work in the U.S.
The Deferred Action for Child Arrivals, or DACA, gave Diaz the right to achieve a degree and feel like he was part of the American dream.
And I have this opportunity to work, to pay taxes, to contribute to the only place I call home. But then being taken away just out of nowhere, it's very complicated, so many mixed feelings.
Diaz is one of more than 800,000 DACA members waiting for a decision.
I have less than a year with my permit left, so having to feel in this limbo is something that shouldn't be done.
This week, a federal judge temporarily blocked President Trump's Department of Justice September order that DACA will end.
Politics right now is so convoluted.
South Texas College political science professor Bill Green says the judge doesn't have the power to do that. He showed us the Constitution.
Nowhere in there does it say that federal courts have the final say in what's constitutional, but even more so in this particular case, nowhere in there does it say that they can reverse a presidential directive that reversed an unconstitutional presidential directive.
Green says it's up to Congress.
Congress can pass a law where they carve out exceptions for that group of people.
This leaves dreamers like Diaz left to wonder.
So overwhelming, especially because there's so much uncertainty of what's going to happen, if the DACA will be continued or there's going to be a permanent solution.
It was Diaz's parents' decision to come to the United States from Mexico. It will be a congressional decision as to whether he stays. Congress is still in debate about DACA. Congressman Henry Cuellar was in the meeting with President Trump yesterday. Today, he says Congress will meet again to discuss immigration reform. They'll review four main topics: DACA, border security, chain migration, or the ability of a legal resident to bring a relative into the United States, and lottery diversity visas. We'll keep you up to date on the decision made in Congress. In the Channel 5 News studio, Angelo Vargas, Channel 5 News at 6.